Yes. Welcome to the LetChaKnow Sports Show. This your boy EK in the building. We got Eli in the house. What's up, Eli?
What's up, EK? How we doing?
Doing good, doing good. Herb, what's up, Herb?
Not much, man. What's going on with you?
Got that Pacer shirt, bright yellow going on right now. That's okay, man. I got my hoodie on, man, because I'm so Omaha, you know. I ain't from Indy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's the New York and Pacer game tonight, so I'm thinking Pacers. I don't know what the score ended or if that's over or not. I
Yeah, I
just
think
saw that they was playing.
Pacers lost by 20.
yeah.
Mm.
And the Knicks was favored by 16 and a half, boy. Woo, it's crazy. They
I
must
was
have won.
hoping I was hoping I see some fight in them. I was like, come on, boys, just fight, just fight. It's the Knicks, just fight for
Listen,
us. But they ain't had nobody.
listen.
Nah,
The last
they're
game I
definitely
seen,
tanking on purpose, man. Take that. It's
yeah,
those rivalry games. They've played them well for like 3 quarters, and they're just like, no, we're supposed to lose.
man. But they don't have nobody really that we really know that's playing out there right now. It's like for real tanking, for real.
Bro, they
And
got they got Ryan Nemhard's out there with Neesmith and uh
that's it.
Jarvis Walker. He out there.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Obi's back. They
Oh,
Zubac is
Zubac is playing. Yeah, Zubac is playing.
yeah.
well, listen. The last game I seen against the last game I seen the Pacers play, man, I did not know any of the starting five that was out there, and they was playing good for a minute, and then all of a sudden that fourth quarter they got bombarded, like they got blew the
Yeah.
out for real. But yeah, that's crazy. So man, I know y'all been seeing what's going on in the free agency, man. The big one, right? The big one.
Jalen Waddle.
Oh,
Miami's
that one,
definitely
yeah.
too bad we didn't get Finn out. Shout out to Finn out of water, but it sounds
Yeah,
like they're a little bit more dysfunctional than we are. So I'll let
they,
them have that cake.
See, if that was
yeah.
the case, listen. Honestly, this is a question right here. I'm just about to because it made me think. If they're gonna do that, who would you rather have, Alex Pierce or Jalen Waddle?
Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Waddle was on a smaller contract, so honestly, I don't even know what the hell they were doing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You could have let go of Alex Pearson or but they for foresight, 2020 visions, so
Because the
They
coach is
still
not
got money.
aggressive enough. They not aggressive enough, man. They don't. I don't know what they doing, man.
No,
yeah, I'm just saying they could
that
save some
news
money and got Jalen Waddle.
that news came out today about them signing the dude from the Notre Dame basketball team, and I was like, officially, what is Chris Bauer doing? It literally
Oh,
says in
that
the
that
article
that was real.
he's never played any football in his life, not any age, nothing. But the Colts are signing him to try to make him a tight end. All because it's worked with Mo Alley Cox before. So we now officially have four tight ends.
He must be nice. He must got a real good skill
No,
set.
see, listen, if they was being for real, they should have went after Isaiah Lackley, like I said. Like if they was being for real, they could have got people if they was being for real to really push this year easily.
They don't even need a tight end. They got Tyler Warren.
I know.
Ogletree's not
I'm
bad.
I know. I'm just saying. I don't know why you're getting four different tight ends, and especially just some
Yeah,
random talent. Maybe it's to
and
fill the
letting
roster and it's cheap or whatever. But I guess
they're putting all this shit into their offense, but like literally left and right, somebody on defense is leaving. Nick Cross is gone. I knew Zaire was going, but like Quiddy Pay's gone. Ebukam's gone. Alubi left yesterday. Danny Pinter just left today. Was one of the offensive linemen. I don't know what the hell they're doing, man.
Me neither, man. I don't know either. And Quiddy Pay, it looked like the Raiders got him, and they building a nice little squad over there. Devin Lloyd, they just got the center. I know we talked about that a couple weeks.
Linderbaum.
Yep. And I kind of figured that they was gonna do that, man, because man, when you got a rookie quarterback coming in, man, you got to run the ball, man. You can't just rely on him to put up points, man. If you think he gonna get 30 points a game, you crazy.
I'm telling you, I'm putting like, I mean, I don't bet huge anyways, but I'm putting money on the Raiders to at least make the playoffs.
Oh
Like,
no.
I mean,
Oh no.
I'm telling you, I swear, watch their defenses. Their schedule is gonna be. I mean, I'm not saying they're winning the Super Bowl or anything crazy like that, but
Man, I
their
think
defense,
just saying they going to
defense,
the playoffs is a far stretch.
hey, defense can do a lot for a team. You never know, and they're nasty. Crosby's coming back. Quay Walker, Quiddy Pay, and Kobe Dean. Olubi just went there too. I mean, I'm telling you, man, their defense is gonna be something.
I mean, yeah, you didn't expect the Carolina Panthers to get in the playoffs, so different things happen.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the division. I mean, anybody could have came out of that one, really, honestly. But we talking about the Chiefs, the Denver Broncos, and the Chargers. Man,
I
that
mean,
means all
that's a
four.
valid point.
Because man, that means all four teams is supposed to make the playoffs, unless the Chiefs ain't going back to the playoffs, which I believe they is. I really
I
believe they
think
is.
I think they are.
I mean, I think the
I can see
Chargers is
it.
going back. I think Denver's going back. Um, I don't know. The Raiders, I gotta see how good Mendoza plays in his first year. If he plays decent, I mean, I mean, he don't really have nobody to throw to.
No, I
He, I
agree with
I,
that. If they would have picked up Waddle or something like that, they'd be, I mean, even more confident in making that bet. But shit, like I said, I'm not betting big. I'm gonna do it just for shits and giggles. But you
yeah,
never
they
know.
they could even I know the 49ers just signed Christian Kirk, so they could have got him to even help out, but
so they got Mike Evans and Christian Kirk for Brock Purdy. So I'm gonna jump over to that because that was one of my questions to y'all, man. So is it an overreaction or is it a proper reaction? Now that they got good wide receivers, do we think Brock Purdy gonna be the top 4 MVP candidate?
I would say, I mean, you just saying a candidate, yeah, he could.
I mean,
I think
I don't.
if he can stay healthy, we'll see. But that's been kind of his problem the last couple of years too.
I just think. I just think because we know the guys that he got with him. You got Christian Kirk, you got Mike Evans now, you got McCaffrey in the backfield. You got George Kittle. I mean, they pretty loaded, man. The only thing that worries me is how old is Mike Evans gonna be. I know Christian Kirk is probably gonna be he probably gonna be a solid pro for him. I just don't know how much production he gonna get from Christian Kirk or Mike Evans. That's the only question to me, man, because they is on the other side of their career. So and Mike Evans, he been getting hurt the last 3 years. So I don't
I
know.
mean, but you gotta think it's not just so. I mean, this is what they rely on the coach to bring out of him. Honestly, with his different schemes and everything, that's why they probably took a chance on him.
So do y'all think that's an overreaction, Eli? You think this is an overreaction or a proper reaction when it comes to Brock Purdy might be a top 4 MVP next year with the weapons he got now?
I think it just depends on how healthy, how up they can keep him. Honestly, he's he's had injury trouble. So I mean, if he runs down that path again, I think it's an overreaction for sure. But I mean, like you said, I think he's got the proper weapons to do it. This would be a good year for it, especially if they are able to keep like Juwan Jennings around or if Antonio Brown. I mean, Brandon Ayuk is able to figure his stuff out. He's
What
got
about?
weapons.
Yeah, he do. I like the names. I mean, it's the names that draws. It's just that again, if I'm playing devil's advocate, it's because they're getting old, especially Mike Evans. Like Mike Evans, he barely got 1,000 yards. He just scraped by 1,000 yards, and like I said, the last 3 years he been hurt, and that's the only thing that bothers me. Because most of the players that he got on offense, they all been kind of hurt. George Kittle been hurt too. Christian McCaffrey been hurt a lot. You know what I'm saying? Especially last year, but he ended up coming back strong. Christian Kirk, I mean, he's probably the only one out of all of them that he don't be hurt as much. Even Brock Purdy been hurt, so I don't know. That's what I'm worried about, man. That's what I'm worried about. Is can they stay healthy? And that's one thing you said, Eli. Can they stay healthy? Um, Herb. So you think that's an overreaction or a proper reaction?
I mean, honestly, I'll probably say it's a proper reaction. Just because, I mean, last year wasn't he in? Wasn't he a candidate last time? Like 2 years ago, last year, something like that.
I think the year he got hurt, he was starting to be because he was throwing. I mean, he was doing good.
I mean, okay, let me say this: from the people spreading the news standpoint, saying Brock Purdy this and that, yeah, it's a proper reaction. But for people saying Brock Purdy doesn't have talent like that, it's an overreaction.
Because I was that was one of my points too. It is. I mean, does he have talent? Is he just a game manager?
I mean, he flashed with some talent last year. Made some couple moves and everything. Uh, so I think he has some talent. I don't. But I think he is still a game manager. But there's nothing wrong with that. We see a lot of quarterbacks are game managers and they win championships. Super Bowls.
So with the addition of Jalen Waddle, do we think Denver is the front runner in the AFC right now?
I do.
You do?
No, I don't think so. I don't have that much faith in Bo Nix. I mean, depending on when he's coming back, but I mean, I think you said it already too. It depends on how the draft goes for him, but I think the Chiefs are gonna be coming back to make some noise. So I mean, you got to put them back on the top of one of the top of the AFC teams.
What about you, Irv?
If Mahomes come back healthy, they number one. That's all I gotta say.
Hmm. I'm with Eli. I don't believe in Bo Nix. That's the only thing. But I mean, as long as Bo Nix is playing consistent, and if that defense can play well like they did last year, yeah, I can see them being the number one seed. But it's a lot of teams that got better though. Like, but then again, it's like Denver. They actually re-signed all their free agents, and the only one that they really truly picked up was Jalen Waddle. Everybody else is still gonna be there. Like, they signed Dobbins. They didn't sign AJ Harvey. You know what I'm saying? Alex Singleton. You know, they putting all their pieces back together. They trying to go for that championship run. I kind of like them though, man. But again, I'm with Eli. I don't believe in Bo Nix either though. But that defense is stout.
Well, speaking of defense, I think to me one of the AFC teams to watch the most is unfortunately in our division, and that's Houston. And it depends on what year CJ Stroud's going to have, but I mean they've taken a lot of criticism, and it seems like Tank Dell's going to be healthy, Nico's going to be healthy. Uh, who they just had? I forget who it was. They just added a running back. Oh yeah, David Montgomery. But
Mm-hmm.
they've really done a lot of focus in building up that offensive line, which was one of their biggest weaknesses. And then they just added Blankenship across from Stingley Jr. on the defense. It was already good. I mean, like I said, I hate to give them any credit because they're in our division, but I mean, I think depending on the year CJ Stroud has, they could easily be in the running for the AFC too.
So okay, so let's get into it. So because we seen who went where, and we seen all these teams do good in free agency. You know, like the Giants. I believe Baltimore did a good job. I want to say New England did a good job too as well. Uh, the Raiders did a good job. So I mean, has any of these positions is going to change? Like right now, Denver's number one in the AFC West. Is they going to be number one when it's all said and done in the AFC West, or is it going to be somebody else after free agency?
I mean, it's hard to say because then today was Denver was the last team to make any moves. Today was the only move they've made at all in free agency. But I mean I like some of the other moves that have happened. Like you said with the Giants made some good moves. The Panthers made some really good moves. The Bills even made some good moves. But I think that there's still some moves to be made for some teams, and um, shit, it's kind of still early to call. I know we're kind of like salivating for football to be back. At least I am personally, but I think you just need a little bit more information on who's going to be what.
Well, I mean, remember the thing that we know that's always consistent is when when they started with 12 teams, it was always five new teams from last year to this year. And now that they added 14, now it's six teams. It's always six new teams. Like, and I was questioning, I swear to God, I was questioning. I'm like, nah, that's not true. How the fuck that there's always six new teams that go to the playoffs every year? And come to find out, it was. It was. New England was one. Jacksonville was one. Uh, who else? Uh,
Panthers,
Panthers. Who else?
shit.
49 49ers. The 49ers, right? Did they didn't go. They didn't go
No,
last.
they didn't. No,
49ers. So
shit. I
it's
don't
two
know.
more. It's two more. Seattle. Seattle didn't go. And it's one more.
Was it Houston? No, or they went two
No,
in a row.
Houston went. No, the Bears. It was the
Oh,
Bears.
no, you're right. Yeah, the
The-
Bears. And they made some good moves too, man. I mean, it might be Indiana Bears by the time the season starts, but
That's what everybody want. That's what everybody want too, man. That's crazy. But But man, I don't believe in the Bears, man. I don't know, man. I think they're gonna take a step back, honestly.
I don't know. I don't know that I agree with that. I think Caleb, and he showed how each game he was a little bit more comfortable in Johnson's system. I think if he gets a whole off season with it, he could look a lot better.
Okay, well let's see then. From this year, Who was in there? Who was it? It was Pittsburgh. Who was the number one seed? New England, or was it Denver? Denver was the number one, and then New England, and then who was it? Houston and Pittsburgh, and then the wild cards was who? Buffalo,
Yeah, Buffalo and
the
was it
Chargers.
Jacksonville?
You know what? Jacksonville won it. You right, Jacksonville. So it was Buffalo, the Chargers, and Houston. So out of those two, out of these 7 teams, which one of these teams? And we're gonna go to the NFC too, because I'm like, if it's gonna be 6 new teams next year in the playoffs, right? So who's the number one seed on the other side? Seattle. Who's number two? Philly.
Yeah. Or was it Philly or the
Chicago.
Rams?
No, it was Chicago. Chicago, Philly, and Carolina. And then who was the wild cards was Rams, 49ers, and it was one more. Who was the last?
Green Bay?
Green Bay. Okay.
I think. I don't
No, you're
remember.
right. It was Green Bay because they end up losing to who they lose to? Because it was the Rams, Philly. I mean, it was the
We
Rams,
lost to the Bears, didn't
Carolina,
they?
right? It was the Rams, Carolina, right? Rams,
Yeah.
Carolina. Yep, it was Green Bay and Chicago because yep, they end up playing each other again. But okay, so what 6 new teams we think is gonna make it this year?
Well, versus last year, I mean, I haven't paid the most attention, but from the moves a couple moves I have seen, I could see the Bengals getting in on the AFC side if they can keep Burrow healthy.
Okay,
So that's one.
so if we putting the Bengals in, who's leaving?
Oh shit.
You got Denver, you got Denver, New England, Jacksonville, Pittsburgh.
I'd say Jacksonville.
So Jacksonville, so then Cincinnati.
What? You talking about Jacksonville not making the playoffs? That's crazy.
I don't think they're gonna make it either, to be honest with you, man. I don't know. They lost a lot on defense. And
And the running back.
yeah, they running back and they best middle linebacker. Man, even though they is getting back Travis Hunter, but I mean, what is he really gonna do though? Is he really gonna make an impact like that for them to win another division title?
Uh, I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah, Travis Hunter is going to have to ball out, but yeah, I can see your point. But as everyone says though, it's Trevor Lawrence. He can throw the ball out there. He'll get you 300 yards, 4 TDs.
Trevor Lawrence is the AFC Dak Prescott, man. He plays good in the regular season, and playoff time he chokes.
But
Ooh.
I guess losing that much on defense, which I wasn't caught up on, I can I can see how that affects that team, and they wouldn't really may make the playoffs. But I still feel like they could. I still feel like they could though. Even though they did lose a lot on defense, I think going a shootout with Trevor Lawrence, I think he can win like 2 out of 3 of those competitions, depending on what quarterback there is. And there's not a lot of quarterbacks that got an arm. Like if you're talking about 10, so he probably gonna win out of 10 quarterbacks where there is, and it's 17 games. So he gonna easily win 7 of those games.
You
Out
got
of those 10, how many quarterbacks he can actually beat? to get into the playoffs. That's how I really got to think about it. And I'll probably say at least out of those 10, he could beat, I won't say four out of those 10.
Really? You got that much faith in him?
No, it's not really fact. It's just, I think we're talking about talent. I mean, and just, it depends on the team. Like that's what I said, 4 out of 10. So that's 6 teams. 6 of those teams probably got good defense or a better quarterback. 4 of those teams is probably 2 of them are probably toss ups, and 2 of them he can probably beat. So that's my point. It's really just math,
I
probability.
I don't believe in him like you
So he
do.
could probably win. They could probably win 11 games at most. 10, 10 or 11 games.
Again? Again?
Look at their schedule is probably not that hard either too.
Nah, it's gonna be hard. They gonna get a division, a number one division schedule. I mean, well, they're gonna get a division winner schedule. So they're gonna be playing a lot of big boys next year.
But
The
but that's the thing though. The schedule, all the big boys that was big boys last year, not all of them are still the big dogs.
well, I mean they're gonna be playing teams like the Bills again, New England, Denver, probably Kansas City again. I mean, they're gonna be playing, and then that's just the AFC, not to mention the NFC. But I don't know. I just don't believe in Trevor Lawrence, man. He got to show me that he can be consistent. And once he show he can be consistent, then yeah, then that's when I'm gonna start believing in them. Because even with CJ Stroud not really playing consistent football either, they still able to get over the hump. So it's a little different because he got a defense, to help him out, man. Jacksonville did have a defense, but they lost a lot this year in free agency. So I don't know how they're gonna make that up. But one of the teams that I took out was Pittsburgh, and I put in Baltimore because I really believe Baltimore going to the playoffs this year. I don't think Lamar Jackson going to another playoffs. I think he's getting in. I think Pittsburgh ain't going because I don't think Aaron Rodgers is coming back. I think it's
I
going to be
think he wants. It sounds like he wants to, but it sounds like they're not. I don't know if they're going to give him a contract or not.
I
yeah.
mean, he is 45, ain't he?
He's old in the
He's
motherfucker.
up there.
Yeah, he old in the motherfucker. I know that, but I mean, I don't see why he would want to go back to Pittsburgh. It's almost
He
like
needs
a
to go home.
Well, it's almost like a rebuilding year for him, man. Because like most of the good players they do got DJ. He's still gonna be working with DJ. They did pick up another uh wide receiver in free agency. The pair
Pittman Jr.
who is it?
Michael Pittman Jr.
Michael Pittman Jr. I keep forgetting that it was Michael Pittman Jr. But yeah, I don't even know if that's gonna work, but I think it's gonna be the Will Howard show. I think it's his time. I think Aaron Rodgers finally gonna be like, "Fuck it, I'm ready to retire."
I think the only reason he wants to play is because McCarthy's there. I think McCarthy would be in favor of him. I think the quarterback position is going to be a vital part, but I think them adding Pittman Jr. will help because he'll actually get to be the two, so he'll be able to play tough football. But then they added Dowdle in the running game, and they've already got an okay defense. But I still would have taken Pittsburgh out in this scenario and put the Chiefs in because the Chiefs weren't in last year. So I mean, the Pittsburgh would have been the team I took out for the Chiefs.
Mm. I mean, I still like Pittsburgh too. I'm trying to figure out what team is it gonna be. Houston? Buffalo. Because to be honest with you, man, I don't really know about Buffalo. I know Josh Allen is good, but do we think their defense is gonna be good?
Yeah, didn't they just pick up somebody? I thought they did.
I can't
Oh
remember.
no, I could be wrong.
I can't
They
remember
got DJ
all.
Moore. I know
Yeah.
they got DJ Moore. I
Hmm.
forget who else they got.
They did get DJ Moore. I do remember.
Uh,
Hold on.
I think
but
they'll
their
start.
offense hasn't really been the problem. I mean, they've got the weapons on offense. They just need a better defense. I mean, I can't remember if they got somebody on defense or not. I'm
Hold
checking
on.
right now.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's but they're probably the same as Jacksonville, just gonna go out with a shootout. And how many people can go and win in a shootout with Josh Allen? It's more than 4 out of 10. I'll tell you that. It's 8 out of 10. So that's why they're not worried.
Well, he ain't been winning them last shootouts though, especially in the playoffs. He loses them. So I mean,
Hey, I said that's why I said 8 out of 10. That's not an A plus. That's a B.
I think this. I really believe, man. They let me see. Hold on, I'm checking too.
They got Geno Stone and CJ Bradley Chubb.
Buffalo got Bradley Chubb.
Yeah,
Whoa, but he's still not enough though.
no.
That ain't
D
enough.
also. Oh, we'll see. Couple corners, a couple defensive backs. I mean, but
See, man, they gonna be going through that Kansas City syndrome where they just gonna have to try to score points, and I don't think that's gonna be enough for them. So I mean, if we think Kansas City's gonna come out, who's it gonna come out? New England, Denver, Houston, Buffalo, Chargers.
Oh, the Chargers.
You said the Chargers?
I
What?
mean, listen, I'm trying to think. Yeah, if the Chiefs going, who? I mean, then I would say the Texans then, because the Chargers. I mean, it's going to be a toss between them two. So it'd probably be the Texans.
Well, somebody got to win that division though. Who gonna win the South then? Because we already took Jacksonville out. We took Jacksonville out and put Cincinnati in.
I
So
want to
And
say the
then
Colts, but obviously I'm not going with that.
I think no, I think I'm
all
probably
right.
gonna have the Texans winning that division.
So then it might be the Chargers then or the Buffalo Bills. Because who gonna win the AFC East? New England or Buffalo? Because we know it ain't gonna be the Dolphins or the Jets. Let's just be honest.
Yeah,
No, it's definitely.
it might be
I'd
the
say
Broncos
Buffalo.
again. It might be the Broncos again if Bo Nix coming back healthy.
If they win the AFC West again, they going to the Super Bowl.
Ooh,
Then I really like them. I do. So we'll knock the Chargers off and put the Chiefs in there. So that's three so far. So what about the NFC? Is Seattle going back? I
Yeah.
know
Wait, did they keep their defense?
they
they
lost.
lost. They
They
lost a few
lost.
pieces. They lost Kobe Durant and a couple other players. But
Yeah,
I think some of the big names are there. I mean, the system's still there, so I could see that. I don't know that they'll get to the Super Bowl, but I could see them going back to the playoffs for sure.
Is Cooper Cup still part of the
yes.
and then who
Yeah,
else
he
they
hasn't.
got?
They got Carbonet.
Oh, and yeah,
ASN.
they're making the playoffs. Yeah.
Okay, so then what about San Francisco? Is they making it?
Who's in their division again?
The Seattle, the Rams, and San Francisco is the three teams that made it in their division. and then it was Philly, Carolina, and Green Bay. But I know we can all agree on Carolina not making it.
Wait, who's the fourth team in that division?
I think Carolina gets back in.
You do?
Hell yeah, they made some good moves, man. I think they're gonna be a pretty good team.
I think
Yeah,
they're
I would agree with that. Carolina, I think they're gonna get
I
back
could see
into.
them winning
I think
NFC
they're
South for sure.
wonder. I think they're a one-hit wonder.
Who's gonna win the NFC South then?
I like Green Bay this year.
Green Bay's not in the NFC South.
Oh, NFC South. Probably Tampa Bay. Probably.
Even without Mike Evans?
Yeah, because I
Mm.
like Baker. I trust Baker more than any of them quarterbacks in that division.
Yeah, that's true.
I do. I trust him against Tyler Shuck. I trust him against Tua or Penix, and I definitely trust him um, against Bryce Young. I think they're going. I think both of them two teams are still going to be fighting for that division, but I think eventually it's going to end up being Tampa Bay when it's all said and done. But that's just me personally.
But didn't Carolina win that division last year or no?
No, it was Tampa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Tampa
Mm.
won it the last 2 years since Baker.
Carolina won. I thought Carolina won. That's why they got in.
Yeah, they won it this year, but I'm saying the
Yeah, that's what.
the 2 years prior, Tampa Bay won the
Right.
division.
Also this year, okay. Yeah, then if they won this year, Carolina go win it again this year. With it's going to be harder for Baker Mayfield to really spread out the. They don't have that red zone threat no more. With Mike Evans gone. Baker probably gonna put his body on the line. He probably gonna get hurt. Just because he probably got to do more since he don't got Mike Evans, and I think with Carolina boosting up the defense with some of the free agents they got, they might be a real problem when it comes to the playoffs. So I think they're going to definitely win their division again.
I like Dallas to go this year, though.
What?
Yes, yes. I know it's a shocker, but I really like them. But one of these teams got to go, man, because we still missing three more teams. Like we need to knock off three more teams.
Who? What teams?
My brother said the steel curtain. He said they're gonna make the playoffs. But sorry, Jeffro, man. I don't believe they is. I don't believe they is.
Nah, as soon as they gave up, as soon as Mike Tomlin walk out the door, they about to be losers. Watch.
Oh, they
They're not about to be 50-50 like they normally are and make the playoffs. Nope, that's over. That literally just walked out the door.
um
I don't know, man. I could see the NFC staying pretty well the same, honestly. I mean, just because it's historically what's happened doesn't mean it's always going to happen. History is meant to be broken. I mean, I don't see Dallas getting in. I think Philly gets back. I think the Bears get back. I mean, I could see. I mean, maybe probably a very hot take, but I don't think Kyler is going to be a bad fit with the Vikings. I could see them doing something, but that'd probably be my NFC sleeper. And then, like I said, with the AFC, the Raiders being a sleeper team, but who knows?
I don't. I just don't know about the Raiders just yet because you got to give them time to like gel with each other. And and the only thing I don't like is that we expecting Mendoza just to come in and play good, but it's like I know they're gonna run the ball. The problem is that can that line hold up though? And what
Right.
what what weapons do we got? He do got a tight end. He do got an all world tight end, but he need wide receiver help.
Right. And I mean, there's still time for things to happen and signings to happen and all that. But I mean, I agree with you. I think we just been kind of spoiled the last few years with some of these first year quarterbacks coming in and making a name for themselves. CJ Stroud's first year, he was great. Jaden Daniels' first year, he made some noise, with teams that weren't expected to do anything. So I don't think it's impossible. I mean, but I do agree completely that they need more offensive weapons. But look at the year that the Colts went and won the Super Bowl. They played the Bears, who got where they got to the Super Bowl just off a lot of amazing defense. So, if the Raiders can do what they're supposed to do on paper with that defense, I don't think it's impossible. That's all I'm saying.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, this is tough, man. Who's the 3 teams that we knocking off though? It's got to be 3 new teams because it's gonna happen, man. I don't know how it's gonna happen. Like I think Washington is probably gonna bounce back good this year. Especially if Jaden Daniels stay healthy. I like the Cowboys moves too, especially on their line. You pairing Kenny Clark with Quick Williams, and then you got Rashad Gary coming from the end. I mean, I like that. I do. I like that. So okay, we're gonna move on. So I'm gonna jump to basketball real quick because I want to ask y'all this because I just be wanting to know who is the best white defenders of all time. Like I was sitting here and I was contemplating.
I'm just playing.
I was sitting here and I was contemplating. I'm like, man, who has been the best white defenders that we ever seen, man? Because I know me and NWO was kind of we kind of was talking about this just a little bit, and we couldn't really think of nobody. I know he said Caruso. I think he said Caruso. It was either him or somebody else said. I think it was him. He said Caruso. Um, I know. Starty said Mark Gasol, but I can't really think of nobody else. Like who else?
Paul Gasol. You can't forget him. DiVincenzo. Um, um,
Diachenzo. Oh, you think he a good defender too?
yeah. Matthew Dellavedova. Don't forget about the boy in the finals.
Matthew Dellavedova. Whoa, whoa. And Mark Gasol, well, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with Mark Gasol because he was kind of soft for a
He
long.
won the defense. He won the DY. What?
No, he
Defensive player of
did.
the
No,
year?
he did. No, he never
Yes, he
won Defensive
did.
Player of the
Yes,
Year.
he did. Marc
Eli,
Gasol,
look that
yes.
up. Eli, look
Yes, he
that up.
did.
I don't
Hold on.
remember Paul Gasol. Maybe Mark
Oh, oh,
Gasol.
oh, 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 my bad. You said Paul Gasol. I was saying Marc Gasol. No, not Paul
Oh, okay,
Gasol.
okay, okay. Yeah,
No,
that.
no,
Yeah, yeah.
no,
I was
no,
gonna
no.
say, but you said Matthew Dellavedova.
Yeah, two,
What about Larry Bird? Did Larry Bird have D?
I don't know. I think I would say maybe, kinda. I'll say yeah. He had a lot of steals.
Come on, Eli, man. You can't. I know. You got some offhand. What about Craig Elo? Was
Mark.
Craig Elo a good defender?
Yeah, okay. No, no. Mark Gasol was who I would have said, but I agree with Caruso too. But there's not a whole lot of options, man.
Hold on, man. I know there's a few more we missing. We disrespecting history.
Right.
This
That's
is
what I'm saying. I
crazy.
know it's got to be something out here. Oh, what about Jerry West? Was Jerry West a good defender?
I was thinking John Stockton. Wasn't he up on the steal list? Ripping
Uh,
people.
that's kind of tough on John. I wouldn't even. I don't know. I wouldn't put him with defense. That's for sure.
I always like Ginobili too. I thought he was aggressive as shit.
Yeah, I
Okay,
get
I will
that.
give you yeah,
I can see
Ginobili.
Ginobili. Yes, that's a good one. Eli Ginobili. Damn. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. I'm like, what about Birdman? Was Birdman a good defender? Anderson, Birdman.
Mm.
I mean, he was for the
Uh,
Heat. He was the rim protector for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He
I
was
mean, he
more
was
rebound.
cool, I guess.
Yeah, I mean he was more rebounds, but he blocked shots too, though,
I mean,
right?
he was cool, I guess. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Hold on, I'm trying to think of some more.
Um.
Della Shrimp.
Damn,
I don't know what
everybody
that
like
is.
30, 40 years ago, white guys just suck at basketball, apparently.
Well, because
Well,
listen,
I was trying to get the history.
hey man, but listen. The reason why I brought this up is because I'm trying to think of because all our best players are slow white guys. So you know what I mean. So I'm trying to figure out like because they always talking about Luka don't never play no defense. So I'm like, okay, what white guy do we ever knew that actually played defense, right?
Oh, TJ McConnell.
That's a good one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, you bet. Yeah.
I
Put
guess I
respect
give
on
you
his
that one.
name. Put
I,
respect on his name.
I'll, give, I'll give you that one. I don't know about that one, but I'll give you that one. I guess I'll give you that one. I ain't
Zubac,
gonna spend too much. Who?
Zubac, he's not bad.
But you don't really. Uh, uh,
Just, I mean, as far as like rim protector goes.
uh, was Porzingis
I'm
ever?
not. I'm stretching now. I'm trying to find somebody.
That's what I'm
gotta
saying.
represent
Like, what
my
about
guys a
Kevin
little bit.
McHale? Was Kevin McHale? Oh, Bill Laimbeer. Bill Laimbeer?
Yeah.
We would say yeah, both of those, but let's try to keep it up this timeline.
Well, I mean, it's hard for this timeline. What about Isaiah Harkenstein?
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah.
Isaiah Harkenstein, you give him a
Well,
pass?
Walker Kessler with the Jazz. He's not bad.
oh, see, no, that's a better one. Walker Kessler, yes, that's 100%. He's the best defender, best white defender. Yes, next to
Walker
yeah, next to Alex
Kessler?
Caruso, next to Alex Caruso. Yeah, yeah. He's a bro. He was on. Listen, it was one point in the season. The boy had 8 blocks back to back, like 3 games in a row.
No, I'm not
Probably,
saying
probably that
he's
over
not
exaggeration.
blocking.
That's probably a little over exaggeration, but he had. He's a really good defender. You got to be a good defender if you're getting 8 blocks in a game.
I'm
You're
a,
not
I,
just
I'm
doing that.
I'm gonna come back to this because when we get some more people on here, I'm gonna definitely ask them.
Cooper Flag?
Oh, you think Cooper Flag got D?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on the fence with Cooper Flag. I mean, of course, he's a Dookie, so I love Duke, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with that one. With him playing. But listen, I'm gonna move on though. But I'm gonna come back to that. So I'm gonna give y'all. So if y'all do ever think about which white best defenders of all time, we can come back to this definitely. And when we get some more people on here, I'm gonna ask them too. So all our fans out there who's watching right now, who is the all-time best white defenders in the NBA? I would like to know. Any names out here? We said Marc Gasol. We said Paul Gasol. We said Caruso. We said who else? Who else we say?
Walker
Lambeer,
Kessler.
Walker
Yeah.
Kessler, Harkenstein.
No,
DiVincenzo.
let's leave Harkenstein out of that.
What'd you say, Eli? What'd you say? He said leave him out.
DiVincenzo, that we said him earlier.
I'm on the fence with him too, though. I'm on the fence with him too. But anybody that's out there watching, yes. If y'all know any all-time white defenders, please put it in the chat. Because we're gonna come back with this discussion. But when I was asking y'all about if there's some defenders, but how come our two best players in the NBA except SGA? Now I ain't gonna forget about SGA, but our two best players in Jokic and Luka Doncic, they slow as hell. So I'm asking y'all, is athleticism overrated? Because how can the two slowest players in the NBA still be able to score this amount this much? And we got
Well,
athleticism everywhere. And I mean literally everywhere. Everybody comes in with athleticism. Maybe not scoring prowess, but athleticism, right? Is it overrated?
Yeah, I don't think they have to be fast to be athletic. I still think that what they're doing is athletic, but they are slow as molasses for sure. But I don't think that that makes them any less athletic just because they're not fast. I mean, they're still running up and down the court for many minutes per game and still dominating games. So I
and
wouldn't say
dunking
it's
the
overrated
ball.
because I still think they're athletic. One more out and Team USA loses. Sorry, breaking news while you guys are thinking about it.
No, it's a
Oh
sports show.
wow, that's crazy.
It's a sports show. We got to know that because I want to know too.
Wow.
They got all the way
Bottom
there and they gonna lose. That's crazy.
3-2, bottom
Wow.
9-2.
Mm, mm, mm. Venezuela though. I mean, yeah, Venezuela. They got a squad too though. They got a good squad too.
USA got lucky to be there anyway, so we'll
They
see
did.
what happens.
They did. They did. But yeah, yeah. Herb, you think athleticism is overrated?
No.
Well, why is that, man? Because why is the two slowest players are the best players in the NBA right now?
Well, that's about IQ. And plus, it's kind of hard to move a person one person who's about 6'11", 260. Well, I mean, actually, 6'11". Was he probably like two? Actually, not 260. What 280, 270, and another person who's 6'8", maybe 6'9". He's about 230, 240.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like it's kind of hard to push those people around so they can really just walk around and do what they want to do. If they're strong enough, you can't just push those people around.
Yeah, but we got all this athleticism, and Eli, you can chime in whenever. We got all this athleticism, right, in the league, but none of them seems like they know how to play actual basketball. They don't work on their fundamentals. And I heard
It's
you
it's
saying,
about IQ too. That's another reason why they
yeah,
got
you
a
right,
higher up.
right, you definitely right. It is IQ, but because Kevin Durant was saying something about how we always throw that Europeans or overseas players are better than the American born players, but he said he think it's like a myth to take a slight at, the players today, because he was talking about how when it comes to like all-star games, they don't show up. Those type of players don't show up. But what I was told is the reason why they don't show up because they actually play basketball. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think I understand what Kevin Durant's saying, but I understand why everyone else is saying that is because of the how much talent the world is having. But everyone knows America still produced the best basketball. If you even look at today, most of the college students coming out, most of them are American. So I mean, don't get me wrong. There's another mixed breed that are probably gonna claim somewhere else, but most of them here that's coming out. Top 10 of them grew up here. You don't see this year's draft looking for a lot of people overseas at this time right now. So, people make a statements and, it's always a cycle of when you see talent change and people talk about one thing. So those things always end up changing. It's just a cycle.
Hmm. Eli?
To be honest with you, I missed the majority of that. Uh, USA went out swinging. We lost.
They lost.
Yeah,
Yeah, they tried. They tried. They tried.
but I
Mm.
mean, I stick with what I said. I know you guys kind of jumped a little bit, but I stick with what I said. I don't think that just because they're slow, they're any less athletic or or whatever. I think IQ is, like Irv said, another huge part of the game nowadays as well. And a lot of guys, some players just want to be dominant without fine tuning their knowledge of the game, and then you got the guys that have a little bit of both. And I mean, I think it's a fine mix of it in the league right now for sure.
So I don't. That's what I'm saying. So you mean to tell me that the guys who the slowest guys have the best IQ of all the guys who got athleticism?
I mean, I wouldn't say yes or no for sure, but I mean the stats kind of support it in a way. I mean, look at the other night as a prime example with the what was it, the Nuggets Lakers game, and Luka hit that game winner.
Mm-hmm.
He knew the double was coming. He knew which way to take it. He knew which way to fade, and he still hit the shot while being slow as hell with two guys on him. I mean, that's just being smart, outsmarting the opponent. If he went to the right, he would have went right into the double team and been trapped. He's just smart.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I just feel it's kind of crazy that we have this debate as far as we have so much athleticism right now in the league, and it's like two of our best players that's in the league right now are playing like '90s players. For real, they playing like '90s players.
Yeah.
Well, look, yeah, I would think listen, the best IQs in the league right now is Luca, Joker, SGA, and LeBron.
Yeah. So nobody else has an IQ. You mean Kevin Durant doesn't have the
Well, at
IQ?
the
Curry.
not, I wouldn't say not at their not. I guess Curry. You can add that at their type of level. Yeah, you could say Curry too.
Donovan
I
Mitchell.
mean, no, not Donovan Mitchell. I mean, at their type of IQ, that's why. Well, see, maybe actually, I would only say Luca. I mean, not Luca. Joker and LeBron. I wouldn't say Luca too much. I think he's just pure talent that it just looks like that.
So you don't think he has a great IQ at all?
No, I think he has still a high IQ. I'm not saying he doesn't, but I'm saying LeBron and Joker's on a different level from a lot of different people.
I agree with that one too.
So it's just certain level to different things. So that's why I'm saying that.
So I got one more question for us tonight, man, before we get off. So it got to do with the MVP race in basketball. So is this an overreaction or is it proper reaction? Is Jalen Brown he's still the front runner for the MVP this year?
Oh, he was never the front runner, but
He was.
when?
He was. That's all they was talking about.
No, he was never the front runner.
Who was the front runner?
It
So you
was
think
always
that's
SGA or Joker. It was always SGA and Joker because they were talking about if they're gonna make the games, but they're clearly gonna make the games. And SGA has just been put on the show, even against like when him and Jalen Brown played against each other. Like that was supposed to be a good statement game from Jalen Brown, but SGA just that's just it's just SGA. If you watch these last few games he was in, and you say Jalen Brown, I get it. Okay, Celtics number two, so I get why you would say that. But it's honestly probably SGA. I
Eli?
mean, you could put a bet down saying Jalen gonna win it. That's a good bet. I mean, not gonna lie, it's a good numbers on that.
Yeah, I'd probably say Jalen myself. I mean, not to shit on what you're saying because SGA is a hell of a player, but Boston wasn't supposed to be anything this year with Tatum being down the way he was, and you know Jalen carried them to a 2 seed, and whatever's happening, I'd put money on Jalen myself.
He's been the healthiest.
Well,
But
also too, I don't. Also too, just if he does win it, then okay, I would understand. But I just feel like they're not going to reward him. Well, they might, but I just feel like they're not going to reward him just because some of his certain things in his statements he says a lot about the league and everything. So I think they're just
Yeah,
gonna that's the only reason why I'm saying that. I think he's just not, him standing against Nike, they still hold a grudge against him against that. And now a lot of stuff he's saying about the rest, like he's not. So
Well,
I get it. So I get it why he wouldn't win it, but
well, right now, SGA is the front runner right now. At if you look on DraftKings, he is the front runner. Then it's Jokic, then it's Wemby. Um,
where's SGA?
no, SGA is number one. He's one.
Oh,
He's one. Then Jokic is two, and then Victor is three, and Jalen Brown is four. So yeah,
shit.
so
I'd at least put him over Wimby. I agree with what Herb's saying though. You can't have a guy win the MVP to be the face of the league talking shit about the league. So I see that.
yeah, he's probably blackballed. He probably won't be able to be MVP. I don't think they're gonna rely on to just because they love SGA so much. And if it's not gonna be SGA, it's probably gonna end up being Joker because they love Joker.
nah, it was supposed to be Tatum, but he got hurt. So
See, he was supposed to be last year, and he faded off. He faded off. But I really believe they want Victor. If FGA don't,
uh,
it's gonna be
nah, Victor's gonna be next year. Victor's gonna be next year where he gets Defensive Player of the Year and MVP.
yeah.
The same thing. The same thing Giannis did. So.
Yeah, because I don't see nobody winning no more Defensive Player of the Year awards from Victor from this point on. I think it's his. I think it's his. He would have won it last year if he wouldn't have got hurt. He would have won it last
if let me tell you, there's no I can name one person who probably could right now.
year. Who?
Giannis.
Word?
He'd be the
Well,
only person that possibly could.
I wouldn't even have thought about him. I wouldn't even thought about him. Because he ain't really been playing.
No, well, no. I ain't talking about this year. I'm just talking about the years to come. Next year, like if they play
Mm,
next year, when Giannis get back healthy and everything, and they play. I think Giannis can get a nice Defensive Player of the Year. But I think Giannis next year might depend on where he go. Not the year next year, the year after he gonna get an MVP. He should
mm.
have two MVPs or another ring if you don't get an MVP.
I, I, I I mean, I think the only way Giannis is probably gonna get another MVP unless he goes somewhere else. If he can,
Yeah, that's yeah.
if he's able, because of course he's going somewhere else. It just depends on where he's going. Because after this year, I don't, because they're not gonna make the playoffs, and so if they're not making the playoffs, I don't see him staying with Milwaukee.
I'm telling you, they better hope he don't go to the Spurs. That's all I gotta say.
If he go to the Spurs, that's gonna be bananas. I would trade De'Aaron Fox for him right now. I would. I don't even know what the Knicks was doing and why they didn't trade for Giannis. I would have been let Cat go. Man, I would have traded him in a heartbeat. Man, get the fuck out of here. I mean, because listen, Hart can do all the little intangible things, even though he may not be a better defender than Bridges. But I think Hart has the intangibles, and plus, man, he gets triple doubles more than Bridges do, and he don't even shoot the ball as much as he does. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. But
Yeah.
Man, when Cat only shoots 13 times. The New York Knicks they are 34 and 10. When he shoots more than 13, they are under 500. They need to get rid of him, man. They should have been got Giannis to New York. He needs to be in a big market team. Go ahead and bring him in.
He don't need to be a big market team.
He do. I mean,
No,
unless
he
he
don't.
Spurs, then yeah. But but
Nah,
where
Giannis can
else
stay in
though?
a small
Where
market.
else? Where else? Where else you see a good fit for Giannis? Eli, you think where's a good fit for Giannis, Eli?
He can go to Minnesota
I
Yeah,
think
but
he's
for
going to
who
New
though?
York.
because let's say if you go to Minnesota, if they confirm on his expansion vote, he go to Minnesota. They go back to the East, so he'll still be in the East. Him and the East, that's a championship.
They going to the East.
That's what the news been talking about. It'd be either them or Memphis, maybe even
Oh,
both,
that's right. I forgot. I'm glad you brought that up too, because it
because
is
they're talking about
two expansion teams supposed to be coming into the NBA league.
yeah, they're voting on it March 26th.
Forgot about that. I'm glad you brought that up. Yes. But Eli, where would a good place be for Giannis? Where do you think?
So I mean, I've always thought since it started being talked about that he'd go to like a New
Can you
York.
hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Uh-oh. We lost you. We lost you.
I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear him? Okay, just let me know when he done.
I just say I think I always thought New York, but then I always was thinking like Toronto would be a sleeper team just because of the deal he's got with his little candy business and all that. I could see him ending up out there because it's a Canadian based company and him with like Scotty Barnes and Ingram and all that. It's I mean it would be interesting if he ended up somewhere there.
Out there with yeah, I mean him out there in Toronto wouldn't be bad, but I just don't see how that matchup's going to be because him and Barnes will both need a ball in their hands. So
He probably would have to be in the deal.
nah, if they did that, they wouldn't trade Barnes. They'll probably trade. Ooh, yeah, yeah, you probably gonna have to. Yeah,
Yeah, because they not trading Brandon Ingram. They're not gonna trade him.
yeah, yeah. They're not gonna trade him.
They need to keep a core around them unless they can figure out who can they trade maybe for
But
AJ
that's
Barrett.
what I said. That's why I said they're not going to Raptors because Scotty Barnes is their core. So
Yeah, he is the core. But yeah, I really like him with New York, man. Please go to New York. I'd rather see him in New York. If he don't go to New York, I would love him to see with Wemby in San Antonio so they can be dominating the
only
West.
if he didn't have beef with the Pacers, I'd love to see him here with Tyrese.
Oh man, that'd be
Yeah,
sick.
We trade Pascal Siakam and
man,
Jerice Walker.
they don't want that shit, man. Milwaukee don't want that shit. That is a terrible trade. You get rid of
And,
old bums. Them
and
niggas.
we give him 2 draft picks.
Yeah, they probably want the draft picks, but Siakam, nah, they're probably like, man,
What you mean Siakam's still dropping 30 out here? Don't disrespect Siakam.
hey man, I gotta disrespect that guy, man. He's
Yeah,
a
you got Siakam and like I said, Jerice Walker. You can take him too. You can even take Peters
I'm
and
saying
2 draft picks.
Milwaukee, no, I ain't taking none of them motherfuckers. Give me draft picks. Draft pick. I'll take them hard before I
All
take
right.
I'll
Listen,
take
like I said, no. Listen. Like I said, if this deal did happen, you give him Siakam, um, uh, Jerice Walker, Peters, and then you'll give him,
why y'all
like I said, you can give him 2 draft picks, and the 2 draft picks will be whichever one we get would be the ninth, probably, maybe the eighth, and then possibly the 30th pick or whatever second round, whichever one that is, or maybe the one next year.
Man, that's a terrible trade. If I was Milwaukee, I would hang up the phone.
All
Like,
right,
man, first we starting off with the draft picks, and then we can focus on the other players. But giving
all
me
right. So
old
you
ass
you need
Pascal Siakam, I'll pass. I need
This is
younger guys.
crazy.
We rebuilding. We need younger guys. We don't need an old has been. Yeah, he putting up 30 because the Pacers don't have nobody else to put up 30. They traded away Ben Mathurin, so who else is
Hey, he
gonna
was an
score 30?
all-star, bro. Why you disrespect? This is crazy. He was an all-star.
Man, listen though. What I'm saying is that the reason why he's the only one scoring 30 because nobody else can score 30. They traded away Ben Mathurin. I mean, it's like no wonder
He
he
scored
got to
30
score
last
30,
year.
or he leading the league, leading the team in scoring because they ain't got nobody else that can score. Because Nimhard, we really want him to be the guy, but he can't get his mind right. And what's the other dude? What's the other dude?
Naismith.
Naismith. I always be forgetting them mixed up and shit. Yeah, he's another one, man. He got spurts, but he's not consistent enough.
Yeah, and I think he need to be just in a shooter role, like a Clay Thompson or Ray Allen, that type of role, because he's a really good three-point shooter.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how the Lakers got the best 3-point shooter right now, percentage wise, in Luke Kennard. It's crazy how they always seem
Yeah,
to get somebody.
he's
It's
not doing
crazy.
shit for them though either.
But they've been winning.
Yeah,
They've been winning too, man, especially on the road. And then they play the Rockets again tomorrow too. That should be a dog fight. That should be a dog fight tomorrow. I'm trying to put a bet together, gentlemen. I know y'all got some picks for me.
yeah, I'm
For
still,
what? College? Oh,
I know Eli, that's the you got the rabbit's foot over there, man. Shoot, he be hitting.
every once in a while.
I hit a little something yesterday, but man, it wasn't much. It wasn't much. Not like y'all, man. Y'all the for real gamblers, man. I'm just be playing.
bro, I be messing around on FanDuel. I don't be. I be scared to put
I'm
$10
I'm
down.
playing the house money
Man,
still.
who
I'm
you
not.
telling? But listen, Dan Dockage always told me that, man, if you put two teams for $150, he said that's the best parlay you ever gonna win.
Listen, I don't listen. $150
So
on
would
a
you
gambling
just be putting
site.
five? You just be putting
Listen,
$5?
listen. $150 on a gambling site. That's crazy to me because I might as well just go to the crap table. That's what I'm saying. Just so I have more control over it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's too much. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is if I'm gonna put $150 betting on some games, I'm gonna go take that money and might as well go into the craps table or just go to the blackjack table and make some
I
real
like
money.
you like
150? Nah. Listen, I like that's what I said. That's what I said. I like to do little parlays, from like 8 to 13, 15 leg parlay sometimes with betting small amounts where it's like large outcomes. Like sometimes that's what I want to share with some people because I'm only gonna bet like $5. So if I hit, I might still make 600. You put $20 down, you might make 2,000 or something. That's the type of parlays I'll be making. So like I said,
well
I
in
do the
double
same
O.
thing.
I'm glad you
I
on here, man,
rarely
because
bet
there's
more
two
than $10.
topics that
I
I
do the
wanted to
same
ask
thing.
you about before we head up out of here. So, and it's got to do with your guy. So, he left. All right. I think he left. All right. All right, gentlemen. Well, man, hey, listen, I appreciate y'all coming on the show. We'll do this again next week. You know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna be some new shit coming out, some more free agencies, some more signings. Football is 24/7, 7 days a week. And then we got other sports.
March
But yeah,
Madness by
man, I
next week.
appreciate y'all. Y'all want to give y'all shouts out?
I got one, but I know EK can't hear me. Can you hear me, EK? No, probably not. I was just gonna shout
Go
out
ahead.
my old lady's got her website
Go
up and
ahead, Eli.
running
You
for
got any
anybody
shout
out
out?
there.
Did he get it?
Eli saying something. Go ahead, Eli. Say it again.
Go ahead, Eli.
My old lady's got her website up and running finally. It's BBS Creations Shop. If anybody's looking for any like custom merchandise or holiday, like she does custom bunnies and stuff for Easters and all that stuff's up there right now. So anybody's looking for that kind of stuff, hit up her website. It's up and running now.
He was saying he probably gonna hit you up later about it, but he was saying his wife has her website up finally, so you can go look at that.
Okay. Yeah, make sure so we can put it up. Yep, absolutely.
Yep. I'm gonna do the same shout out to the Indy Impala, especially throughout the season. First game is March 28th. I think that's still popping off, playing against Nashville. So.
Well, that's next week, ain't it?
Yep.
What's that?
20th? Next Saturday.
Oh yeah, Saturday.
The 28th. Yeah.
I don't play. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. He put it up. Okay. Bet, Eli. I'm gonna put it in there too. I'm gonna copy the link so everybody can see it. Hold on. Yep, I'm gonna put it in there. Put in the group chat.
Maybe.
All right. Yep. This is Eli's wife's. This is her website, man. Check her out.
Thank you.
I'm gonna leave it up here for a minute. But yep, thanks for everybody who watching. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And at the bottom, check out that website down there.
For sure.
And yeah, man, we're gonna try to come see your game, man. We want to see we want to see how y'all really be playing, man. Is y'all gonna win y'all first game or what? Eli was saying something.
I don't know. I ain't been to practice yet, but I've been working out, so we'll see.
Oh, yeah. You ain't even been to practice. Oh shit. First game. It's a wrap already. It's a wrap.
All you gotta do is go out there and tackle, bro.
Yeah, that's it. You don't need practice. Practice? We talking about practice. Practice. Let you know.